Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. For those of you that are just joining, my name is Matt Williamson. You are watching Marietta College Esports, and we are getting things set up for our next Overwatch 2 match, this time against Alma College. So the Pioneers just played Mount Vernon Nazarene University, and they did fall 3-1, but they did take a map in there, so they're very happy about that. But now we'll see how they play against Alma. So while we're getting things set up in the lobby, let's go over a couple of things. So first of all, we'll go over the lineup for the Overwatch 2 team once again. So we have junior Austin Amash, XDU died. We have freshman Jeffrey Dolby, Portal Runner playing. We'll have junior Bailey Matheny Argo playing. Our captain, freshman C4 Gamer Corey McFan playing. And freshman Eric Schneid Juggernaut playing. And then, of course, we have our head coach, Derek Games Grump. But yeah, so we're trying to get everything set up here. So we should be starting in just a few minutes. So I'm going to go over a couple of quick announcements before the match starts. So first, I want to give a shout out to HyperX, who is the official peripheral sponsor for Marietta College Esports. They have provided our facility with keyboards, mice, headsets, mouse pads, microphones. The quality of the products was great. Yeah, if you would like to have your own HyperX gear, you can go to hyperx.gg/MariettaES. The QR code is on your screen right now. We also want to give a shout out to Over the Moon Pizza for their support. Every Tuesday, they have their Marietta College night where students can get a great deal on food and drinks. They'll have their Nintendo Switch where you can play some Super Smash or some Mario Kart. They'll also air our matches that we have on Tuesdays. So definitely check them out every Tuesday evening on Front Street in Marietta. Also want to take a minute to just thank everyone for their support during the Day of Giving stream that we had this past Tuesday. We managed to raise over $1,000 with 25 donors. That is amazing. We do appreciate that support. We also won an additional $1,000 in a competition that all the athletic teams had based on the percentage of alumni participants for each title. So since we didn't have a whole lot of alumni, it didn't take many to have a very high percentage to being active. So thank you for that. There's still ways to continue supporting our program to help us with achieving the goals that we would like to accomplish. Like our big thing right now is we do want to try to get some more computers for our facility. So any assistance is greatly appreciated with that. Of course, we are always looking for more students for our esports program. We're about 35 or so students and always looking for more. So we have varsity titles in Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch 2, Rainbow Six Siege, Rocket League, Super Smash Brothers, and Valorant. So we have our esports facility at the Gathering Place on campus. We have several coaches that are helping out, and most of them are volunteers. We have academic and wellness support and scholarships available. For more information, you can go to our link tree, so linktr.ee/Marietta Esports. That has links to our social media channels, how you could actually sign up to join our program, talk with our head coach, maybe even try out for a scholarship. But it looks like that we are getting things underway with Marietta College versus Alma College. We are going to be on Legion Tower first. And it looks like Marietta is going to be on the red side, and Alma will be on the blue side. So we'll see, will Marietta use similar compositions that they had against Mount Vernon Nazarene, or are we going to see them change things up? So we've seen a variety of tanks being played, whether it's the Wrecking Ball, or the Reinhardt, or the Ramatra. So we're going to find out here in just a few seconds. And it's looking like C4 Gamer is going to be bringing out the Wrecking Ball. And we're going to see Portal Runner and Udai bringing out the Genji and Soldier 76 respectively. Juggernaut bringing out his favorite, Moira, and Argo going to be using Lucio for that speed boost and healing. Meanwhile, it's looking like Almost going to be bringing out the Reinhardt for tanking. For DPS, we're going to see the Sojourn and the Symmetra. Maybe looking to do the portal trick, but we're going to see the support swapping over to Baptiste. Yeah, and it looks like they are going to use the portal trick to get right onto the point, but C4 Gamer is going to be coming in, causing all sorts of disruptions from the back line. But Udine is going to get taken down by Symmetra. Meanwhile, Portal Runner's trying to look at play from behind, taking down those sentry turrets, but Reinhardt for Alma is just right on Marietta's face. Immortality Field comes out, but does get taken down by Marietta. Argo's going to take down the Symmetra, but Alma will capture the point first. Now Marietta's going to be moving right in, but C4 Gamer does get taken down. And Reinhardt's going to fly off the platform, but does take down a few with him in the process. So now Marietta's going to have to reset. But yeah, so they are got the fallback, wait for Argo to respawn, but now Alma's got the point at 30%. But Marietta's going to be rotating around. The window is going to be coming out for Alma. Marietta needs to fall back. Reinhardt's going to be charging in. But both C4 Gamer and Udine have been taken down. So that's going to fall. It's going to stop Marietta in their tracks already. So Marietta's going to have to regroup again. Points now at 55%. Shadow's going to come down and does catch two, and Coalescence is going to be coming out for Juggernaut, and so will the Sound Barrier. Blade's going to be coming out for Genji, trying to take out several, and Marietta will be looking to capture the point. They will do so. Portal Runner getting another pick. Juggernaut looking to reset. So now we'll see if Marietta can hold. There are 3 ultimates ready for Alma, and they look to be flanking around. The Kiriko ult's going to be coming out, and Udine already gets taken out, and so does Argo. But now we're seeing Alma's looking to recapture the point. C4 Gamer and Juggernaut do get some picks. And C4 Gamer is going to continue to put some pressure onto Alma. And does get pinned by Reinhardt. But does get the pick. Well, Udine gets the pick. So Marietta will continue to hold the point. Now we see Tactical Visor's going to be ready for Udine. 2 ultimates are ready to go for Alma. Shattered's almost ready. We're going to see C4 Gamer looking to make a play with the Wrecking Ball. And gets the knockup, but takes a lot of damage, has to fall back. Now we're seeing a huge kill there by Udine, taking down the Sojourner with the Tactical Visor. C4 Gamer getting a great pick onto Kiriko. The Juggernaut's going to fall. We're seeing Genji trying to take down the Cassidy, and Udine there with the 3K, very low in health, but still alive. Going to try to, going to heal up real quickly. There it is now at 98%. Can they hold? But Wrecking Ball is going to come in for Alma. Going to be one last push. Immortality Field's coming out. Coalescence and all the ultimates are coming out. And a huge play by C4 Gamer with those mines and the Dragon Blade for Portal Runner. And that is going to be a team kill. And Marietta takes the first round. Oh my goodness, a perfect placement of those mines. Score 0. Everyone pressed Q and Marietta survived. That's exactly what they needed, because they were struggling for a good portion of that round, but they were able to keep it together and secure the point themselves. Now can they keep that momentum going into the second round?
I'll see this matter resolved.
And it looks like Udine is going to swap over to Reaper. Now Marietta's going to be moving in. Going into the middle area. Oh. See, you does get taken down. But a lot of people are very low on health. Overrunner does take down the Immortality Field. But right now they may have to concede the point. And Alma will capture it first. But C4 Gamer looking to make a play has to retreat. And Marietta's struggling. Juggernaut does get taken down. Everyone's just very staggered right now. So they need to regroup. Now Mary's trying to move in. C4 Gamer coming in to get a double knockup. Shatter comes out. I don't think it can get anyone. But right now, everyone's just kind of all over the place with who the target is. Yeah, Pioneers are getting picked off one by one. Yeah, it just seems like they are not in sync with each other. And Portal Runner is going to get caught by the Reinhardt and does get taken down. And that's going to cause a stagger even more. Points already at 50%. And you guys, I don't know what he was thinking. He just gets picked off, and that's just going to stop Marietta once again. Now they got to wait for him to respawn. So he's going to teleport in, but now they need to move in as a group. Sojourner gets some damage out, but Marietta does not have any ultimates ready, and we're going to see all the, like, 3 ultimates come out for Alma to push Marietta back. Deadeye doesn't connect with anyone. Ryan's going to be charging in onto the Reinhardt. Udai is going to fall. The beat's going to be coming out for Argo, and Coalescence is going to be coming out for Juggernaut, but gets taken down. And this is going to been all Alma in this map, already at 95%. And I don't see how Marietta is going to get back onto the point. But that's just a very strong performance by Alma coming back from that. It just seemed like Marietta was very out of sync. Like they were not, it wasn't clear who the target was. People were all over the place of position so they couldn't be healed. And they were just getting picked off left and right. They need to group back up and refocus. So see, Marietta is going to change some things up. C4 Gamer is going to bring out the Ramatra. Argo swapping to Anna. And Udai bringing out the Pharah.
Capture the objective.
Alright, so Marietta's looking to make the play, but Whirlwind was out there by himself, but I think he was just trying to do a little bit of scouting. But we see Alma's already at the point, gets stunned by Reinhardt, but Reinhardt's going to take some damage himself. Immortality Field does get taken down. See, the shield's going to be coming out, but Alma's going to get the first point. But Marietta's starting to close in. Genji looking to make a play onto the Baptiste, has to rotate around. And everyone's very low in health, but Portal Runner does get taken down. And right now, everyone's just still kind of split. And it's kills left and right, but Alma is going to win the fight. Getting the point already at 25%. Ana gets the sleep, but Marietta needs to group back up. Here we see Portal Runner trying to recapture the point. But Marietta needs to start moving in if they are going to want to take this. Because it is 1 round apiece. Portal Runner gets taken down. Teleporter does come in, but it does get eliminated. Shatter's going to catch several of the Pioneers. And we're going to see Alma's going to hold once again. So now the point's at 67. Marietta needs to find a pick. They do have 4 ultimates ready. Trying to use the teleporter trick to get right onto the payload and use the barrier as some cover, and they use that to capture the point. So now we'll see if they can hold. They do have 2 ultimates ready. Kiriko ult is coming out, and so is Deadeye for Alma, and does catch Juggernaut. The Udine is going to go down, and Remultra ult is going to be doing some massive damage onto the team. So while Marietta was able to capture the point, Alma is going to retake it. Now it's at 76%. So Marietta may only have 1 fight left to secure this map. So now the point's at 90%. They're going to have to move in. Otherwise, the first map will go to Alma. But Alma's going to try to disrupt Marietta as much as possible. But Juggernaut is going to try to get in there. C4 Gamer does fall. And Marietta is trying to keep on the point. But Deadeye comes out but gets taken down before it gets to use it. And Alma will take the first map 2-1. Play of the game will go to C4 Game on the Wrecking Ball right at the end of that first map, or first round. Popping the ultimates on the mines on top of everyone, taking out 3. And Portal Runner using the Dragon Blade to take out the other. And C4 Gamer actually gets the 4th, so it actually gets 4 kills himself. But unfortunately, that's not going to be enough. It will fall to Alma 2-1 on that map. It did very well in that first round, at least the second half. But it just seemed like after that, they were not as well. That they were just kind of doing their own thing. And that's why they were getting picked off left and right. Now Alma is going to get a chance. Oh, Marietta chooses the map. So we're just going to see what Marietta decides to do. It is going to be hybrid. Might go with King Crow again. That's up a little. Lobby chats. I don't know what they're. Looks like I believe I can that pool. I can will as a like we're going to happen, but that hasn't taken effect. Point of view, I can will hybrid. We are going to see it today. Looking like Marietta. It's first. Are coming. So here we go.
Traveling to Eichenberg. Initiating match.
We'll see if there are any changes in the composition. Looks like C4 Gamer is going to be bringing out the Reinhardt. Udine going to be bringing out Bastion here. Borderline are going to be swapping from Genji to Reaper here. And Argo's going to be bringing out the Zenyatta. Maybe looking to get a little bit more damage in. You know, we're seeing that Alma is looking to play very aggressively from the beginning.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Marietta is starting to work their way towards the first choke point. They're seeing a lot of damage being exchanged left and right. Border Runner looking to make a play from top as the Reaper falls back down, but Marietta's continuing to get some space. And C4 Gamer looking to flank from behind, but it's going to get taken out by their Reinhardt, and that's going to force Marietta back. All right, so Alma will will hold, and Argo's going to get picked off, and Marietta is very staggered. So Marietta's continuing to push forward, but they are going to have to hold for a little bit. So they're dealing a lot of damage, but they're just not getting enough picks. The Kiriko ult is online. The Border Runner's trying to get a pick onto Junkrat, but they do take down Kiriko, which may be the opportunity. C4 Gamer charges in. The Border Runner and Bastion do get taken down, and so does C4 Gamer, charging in without like a lot of health. Yeah, it just seems like they're charging in, not fully healed. Argo's the only one that's left, and he's going to get taken down. All right, so the window is going to be coming out. Yeah, that Riptide is going to take down Bastion, but Marietta is struggling to get onto the payload. About minute 38 remains in the round. They do have 4 ultimates ready to go. U-Guide swaps over to the Pharah, and that Shadow is going to take down C4 Gamer, but the Kiriko ult's going to force Marietta back, having to pop Transcendence to stay alive. The U-Dine is going to get taken down. Coalescence is going to be coming out for Juggernaut. Deadeye is going to be coming out for Alma, and does take down Juggernaut. But once again, Marietta just seems to be all over the place and getting picked off left and right, and they're not retreating when they know they're losing a fight, but yeah, it's just been all Alma. See, Shatter's coming out by C4 Gamer. Does get one, but he's going to fall. Still way out there. And Marietta's got to get onto the point. And Juggernaut is able to get on there to force the overtime. But it's going to get taken down. And Alma playing very well defensively, preventing Marietta from getting a single tick on the payload.
Score 0-0. Switching sides. Initiating match.
So it's not going to take much for Alma to secure this map. So Marietta's got to play very well defensively.
Ready for battle.
Okay, so we'll see how they do. Gonna double check a couple of things here.
5.
Might have some technical difficulties with the stream deck, so I'm trying to make sure everything is working properly.
Defend objective
The round has begun, and Marietta picking a very quick pick onto the Reinhardt. We're seeing Udite on that Sojourn.
I'll make it worth your while.
But it's gonna get picked off himself. And C4 Gamer's gonna get picked off. I mean, the healers are all the way back here. So, I mean, the positioning just seems to be very off. But Alma's going to be getting straight onto the payload. Juggernaut's going to get taken down. So does Argo. And that is going to secure the second map for Alma. So play the game will be Skeletor or Baptiste for Alma. So with that, we'll take the second map. So they're just one map away from taking the series. Marietta will get a chance to choose the third map, and it will be Escort had to go with, and Alma will choose the side. For me, it a little positioning is all over the place because we see like DPS are way beyond healing range, then they get picked off, and then that gives Alma a chance to move forward because they're person down. Marietta is going to have to play a little harder with their position, make sure that they're in healing range, so they're not getting picked off. All right, so waiting for map. Prado or 6. And no, actually, they're going to go with Circuit Royale. Expecting that, but okay, that's what with. For everything. Make sure I have everything set up on my end. All right, there we go. Make sure everything. Okay. Testing the microphone just a little bit to make sure that there's a technical difficulty with the mic. I think it's threshold. Oh, that's the mute. Hold on. If I can threshold. Let's see if I get the threshold set up properly. I'm going to double check some settings here, but ready checks are going out. So let me. Making sure that I have settings correct. That looks good. Okay, yeah, all the settings should be fine. I just have to make sure that. Gotta make sure I'm not being super quiet, I guess. All right, let's see if that. Okay, so we're still doing a couple checks. Okay, let's see if that works a little bit better. I think that way it doesn't cut me. Yeah, that shouldn't cut me off as much as it was before. Okay, looks like Mount Vernon Nazarene. Alma, Mount Vernon Nazarene was earlier. Alma seems to be ready, and we're getting into Circuit Royale. So it is going to be match point for Alma. So Marietta is going to have to be more coordinated while they're on offense. Because it just seems like, I don't know, it just, for whatever reason, ever since that first round on Legion Tower, they've just been a little uncoordinated. So we're going to see C4 Gamer is going to be bringing out the Sigma. Meanwhile, Portal Runner will be using Hanzo. Udai bringing out Soldier 76. Juggernaut will be with on the Mercy, and Argo going to be bringing out the Ana. So trying to use a couple of snipers for some picks. But all right, so the round has begun.
Stop the payload.
But Udai's going to get picked off right away by the Widowmaker for Alma, so that's going to force Marietta back. We're seeing the Reinhardt going to be charging in, doesn't connect with anyone. But Marietta is continuing to push. They do get the pick onto the Reinhardt. So now C4 Gamers looking to try to buy some space. But so far, Marietta is cruising along much better than they have been in previous games. So I'm sure they talk to each other about making sure they stay closer together, making sure they're in heal range, not going too far ahead. And we're seeing the Winston coming out for Alma, trying to get a quick pick. Juggernaut does end up going down. Immortality Field will fall. But now we're seeing Marietta having to fall back, and they're split once again. Although C4 Gamer does take down the Baptiste. But we're seeing Alma winning that fight, where the Cassidy was taken down to himself. And now Marietta is going to have to reset. So they get the payload to a good amount. And Argo is trying to get some picks himself with the Empowered Mercy. And Udai gets picked off again, having to use that res. Can't afford to get picked off by the Mercy. The Sigma ult's going to be coming out. But it doesn't seem like anyone gets caught in it. Kiriko ult's going to be coming out for Alma, and Twin Dragon's coming out for Marietta. Does take down 2. So this could be Marietta's opportunity to press forward. And we're going to see a couple picks by Portal Runner, taking down 2 himself. Gets a 3rd.
Like cherry blossoms in the rain.
And Marietta will secure the first checkpoint.
I'll find them.
So now Marietta will continue to push the payload.
Watch here. Actuating the barrier.
And we're seeing Winston's going to be coming from behind, trying to get another pick onto the Pioneers. Window's going to be coming out, and Transcendence as well. So support ult is coming left to right. Portal Runner does take down Cassidy and their Immortality Field. Rez is going to be going up to get Udai back up. And we're going to see Primal Rage coming out for Alma. You see a lot of damage going onto the Winston. Has to fall back. And Marietta will continue to push. And a great pick there by C4 Gamer. But very low on himself. He needs to fall back. I mean, I know he's trying to get a pick. Okay, he's healed back up, so he's fine. Tries to get the stun onto the Winston, not able to do so. Now we see the ultimate coming out by the Widowmaker to spot where everyone's at. Hamza, meanwhile, getting the pick onto the Winston. Marietta is continuing to push the payload, getting very close to that second point. And a lot of damage comes out, but Marietta is still alive, getting 3 picks themselves. And they will secure the second payload, or second checkpoint, I should say. But now we see Twin Dragons is ready once again. Trying to get some picks off. And we see the ultimate for Sojourn coming out. Trying to get some picks with that charged ultimate. Takes a lot of damage though. But he's still being kept alive by Juggernaut on Mercy. And they do get a pick onto the Reinhardt. But charging in there all forward by himself. And that can be costly if they're not careful. So they get the payload to over here. Got 3 minutes and 13 seconds. And they do have 4 ultimates ready to go. And we see Udai does swap over to Soldier 76. So now they're going to try to push forward. Alma does have the Kiriko ult ready if needed. But Marietta is looking for a push. C4 Gamer going to be popping his ultimate. Immortality Field's going to keep 2 of them alive. Does get pinned by Reinhardt and ends up falling. Kiriko ult is going to be coming out, but the Dragon's going to be coming out by Portal Runner. Not going to get a pick just yet. Transcendence is going to be coming out to try to keep the reigning Pioneers alive, but that shield for Reinhardt is going to up the defenses, but a Shadow's going to be coming out. Ashe is going to fall. A lot of stuff's happening left and right, but Alma is going to continue to hold. The pulse bomb comes out for Tracer. Doesn't connect, but Alma is pushing Marietta back. C4 Gamer falls. And now they push Marietta back to their spawn point. 2 minutes and 5 seconds remain. And now they're making a couple of additional swaps. Argo bringing out the Ana. Meanwhile, Tactical Visor is going to be at about 90%. Dynamite comes out for the Ashe. And we're going to see the window coming out for Baptiste. And C4 Gamer gets picked off. But Udai gets picked off, going out way too far. And Portal Runner is going to get picked off by Reinhardt's charge. And the Pioneers are getting staggered once again. It seems like they've lost that focus that they had early on. Yeah, and the Pulse Bomb will take down Udai. So now about 1:10 remains. Marietta's now respawned, but they only got maybe a couple fights left to get that payload to that last spot. They have 1 ultimate ready. Another one is almost up. But C4 Gamer is out here by himself. Tactical Visor is coming out for Udai. Going to take out Immortality Field, takes down several. Going to take out the Kiriko from behind as well. But we're going to see the rest of Pioneers fall. So while Udai takes down a few, the rest of Alma, it takes out the entire team. So now Marietta has 20 seconds, and they're going to have to do everything they can to get on top of the payload. We see C4 Gamer bringing out Winston.
10 seconds remaining.
So now they're on the payload, but they have to stay on there for the duration of this match. And Bob's gonna be coming out, the Kiriko ult's coming out, Twin Dragons coming out, everyone's popping their ultimates, but Marietta is going down one by one. Just so much damage with the Bob, and all the rest damage from Alma getting the team kill, and they will stop the Pioneers from getting to the third point.
Score 0-2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
So the win condition has been set by Alma. They're just gonna have, I think the payload got to around here. Just give it a couple seconds to see exactly where the spot is. Yeah, it's right about here. So if Alma gets the payload to that spot, then they will close it out 3-0. Marietta needs to prevent that if they want to get to a map 4. So we're going to see C4 Gamer's going to be bringing out the Reinhardts. Portal Runner going to be bringing back Cassidy. Udai bringing out the May.
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Alright, so the round has started, and Almost going straight into that closed space. C4 Gamer going to try to get a pick onto the Kiriko and does so. But meanwhile, Portal Runner gets taken out from behind. So, yeah, Marietta gets a kill. But Alma is trying to bring it back. And kills being traded left and right. The Widowmaker taking out both Udai and Juggernaut. Now Marietta's going to have to fall back. Reinhardt charges in, Maywall comes out to try to sing him out, and they do take him down. And that might be the stop that Marietta needs to try to buy some time. But that Widowmaker is just doing some insane damage, and Marietta does not have an answer for it. They do have the Hanzo, so I know Portal Runner is going to try to take him down. Gets stuck himself and taken out by the Cassidy. Reinhardt is going to be charging in. But Marietta will get pushed back by Alma with two of the Pioneers down and all of Alma alive. Udai's going to get taken out, so it's just two left. And Juggernaut's going to fall, and it's just C4 Gamer right by the payload. And Alma's going to secure this first checkpoint. Marietta trying to get some picks from a distance, but we are seeing that the rest of Alma is going right to Marietta's spawn point to prevent him from even getting out. I mean, they are just trying to buy all the real estate. So Marietta's going to have to get a pick here and just take advantage of the fact that it is a 3v5 out here. The Reinhardt's going to try charging away. Fire Strike goes out. And Portal Runner does get a huge pick onto the Widowmaker. And Cold Essence is going to come out. Shadow's going to be coming out for C4 Gamer. Does get one pick. The Coalescence takes down the Baptiste. And Marietta gets a huge stop onto Alma. And they need to eat out as much of this clock as possible. Less than 4 minutes to go. So they got the payload to just about halfway through the second leg of the map. So can Marietta hold? They still have 3 ultimates ready, although Alma has all 5 of their ultimates ready to go. Gonna pop one to spot where Marietta's at. Udai takes a bunch of damage, has to use the ice block to react. Shatter comes out, but it gets blocked by C4 Gamer. Transcendence is going to be coming out, and so will Deadeye. Juggernaut falls, but the Widowmaker comes out. Blizzard's going to come down. And a couple great catches by Marietta, and they will secure the team kill. Only having to pop 2 of their ultimates, although C4 Gamer getting a lot of his ult charged up back after using his Shatter. So now about 3 minutes remain in the round. So if they can hold this, then we will go to a map 4. So now we see the Twin Dragons coming out. And it does catch the Reinhardt. Immortality Field comes up, but it gets taken out immediately. Portal Runner getting a huge pick. And C4 Gamer getting kills. Portal Runner takes a lot of damage, has to fall back. But once again, Marietta will continue to hold. About 2 minutes and 20 seconds remain. Now they've popped all their ultimates, although Shatter is just about ready. Coalescence is at 83%. And Alma does have 1 ultimate online with a Kiriko ult. So he has to use the ice block to stay alive for Udai. Coalescence is now online for Marietta and going to be popping that right away. A little bit of an animation bug, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. C4 Gamer takes off that C4. Portal Runner is going to go down. And now Shadow is going to be used by C4 Gamer. Kiriko ult's coming out. Reinhardt's going to get a charge, but not going to finish it off. And Marietta is going to get pushed back. Argo does get a kill onto Cassidy. Transcendence is going to be coming out for Argo. And it's just another hold by Marietta. So now a minute 20 remains. Marietta continuing to hold. Blizzard's just about ready. Although we see Alma's going to have a couple of ultimates ready themselves. Trying to get some extra damage onto Alma before the fight begins.
60 seconds.
But now less than a minute to go in the round. Can Marietta hold Alma? But now we see the soldier coming out for Shatter comes out and does catch 2. C4 Gamer taking a lot of damage, and he and Udai will go down. That's going to be Alma's opportunity to press forward. And now we're seeing Cassidy pushing Marietta all the way back to that point. Portal Runner going down. And we're just seeing them buying a ton of real estate, forcing Marietta to have to regroup.
30 seconds.
And that might be enough for Alma to get to the second checkpoint. Marietta is charging in. They do have a couple of ultimates ready to go. Blizzard's going to be coming out and going to bring out the Dragons. Deadeye does catch 2. The Dragons does catch 1. So Marietta looking like they're going to try to hold, but it's just Juggernaut that's left. And unfortunately, they won't be able to do so. It's a team kill for Alma, and Marietta does secure the second checkpoint, but they have less than a minute have to go to get to that last spot. Marietta still has Shatter left, but they don't have any other ultimates, so Marietta has to hold this spot right here if they want to go to a map 4. And now we see Alma trying to use the high ground to their advantage.
60 seconds remaining.
But now Alma's continuing to push. Less than a minute to go, but they need to win a couple of team fights to stay in here. Cassidy does get picked off by Portal Runner, but Portal Runner's going to go down. Shatter's coming out by Alma, and C4 Gamer is going to fall. And that might just be it. It's just Juggernaut that's left. Although Argo is going to try to contest as much as possible, but it doesn't have his Transcendence up in time. And with that, Alma is going to take the series 3-0.
Play of the game.
To play the game will go to Cassidy. So with that Deadeye and basically securing the capturing that second checkpoint. So with that, the Pioneers will fall 0-3, but they did get a couple rounds, but it just seemed like that just didn't have enough to finish it out. A little miscommunication in some of those rounds. But all right, so what we're going to do is we still have one more match for today. We have our League of Legends match against Truman State University at 5:30, so it's just a little over an hour away. Actually, almost a little less than an hour and a half away. So I'm going to take down the stream, double check to make sure all the technical issues are taken care of, and we'll get the stream back up around 5 o'clock Eastern time, and we'll cheer on our League of Legends team as they play against Truman State. But in case you don't come, I mean, we do hope you come back to watch that. But for all the latest updates with what's going on in Marietta College Esports, please be sure to follow us on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Shoutouts again to HyperX and Over the Moon Pizza for their support. Thank you for your follows and your subscriptions. And we hope to see you in a little over an hour